Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new video. Again, Ivan, your presentator. Today I'll be speaking about the international political economy and their classic theories. I'll also be using the IPE, which is the acronym for what I just read. The first question is, what is IPE and why is it so important? Where IPE is the understanding of how politics and economics are intertwined. IPE also focuses on the wealth, poverty, law, regulation, and how the global system operates. It does not focus on a single theoretical tradition. In fact, through classical theories as mercantilism, economic liberalism, and Marxism, we are able to better understand what IPE stands for. Next question. Give the core argument made by the three main theories of IPE: mercantilism, economic liberalism, and Marxism. Which theory, if any, is the best one and why? For me, economic liberalism is the best one, since the state is not involved up until the people are being jeopardized, and how Adam Smith explained that the market is regulated by invisible hand, which is the interest of the people, and how their own people is the one who checks in the market, and there's a free trade and all that. However, we know that mills say that the uneducated people were the ones that were most prosperous, due to the fact that they were the one uneducated and were the people that were not able to understand and comprehend what the situation was going. So Keynes was also explaining in the situation that there's evil in the market. So we have the way to, start from the bottom and help them understand what is the best perspective. And through politics, are we able to provide and do procedures to follow in order to assist those? The next question is politics and the control of economics. That's what mercantilism said. Economics is the basis for everything else, including politics, says Marxism. How should we settle this dispute? To answer this question, I believe that it comes to a personal perspective. From where I stand, these two subjects go hand to hand. One studies how society uses scarcity resources to produce valuable commodities and distribute them among different people, and the other one gives us the proper procedures and policies for it to function and for other people to proceed, and how we are able to help each other and juxtapose those that are not the best situations. Economic liberalism argues that economic exchange is a positive sum game. In Marxism approach, the economy is a site of exploitation and inequality. Who is correct? These two are two different opinions. In my view, economic liberalism, for those that are not afraid to take the risk, as we all know, the higher the risk, the higher the return. But for those that want to just follow the safe sign, we're arguing that the concept of the exploitation suffered by the proletarian through the capitalism is due to the economy. So it really comes to a personal level. Do security interested always have priority over economic matters, as mercantilism claims? In my opinion, yes. National economics interested will always have the same intent to exploit the international economy through expansionist policies, as our main example, the US and China, the war they are having due to the US is not entirely happy with the decisions that China is doing, and because the agreement is not the best for the United States, as they still say it. Compare Watts to Wallerstein. Who is the best theory? Watts focuses on relative military power in a condition of anarchy, where Wallerstein focuses on the first and foremost economic power and the capability, and which then connects to political power. I will argue that putting first economics over politics will always win, because these two are connected, and you cannot make an economic policy without knowing how to enforce it. But we have to understand one analysis was done in 16th centuries and the other one was in the 20th centuries. So to know which theory was the best, we really have to put it in a perspective where we can put it now, today's days. But for me, as I believe it, since from the beginning, putting economics over politics will always win, in which case Watts focuses on is the best option here, the best theory. That was all for today. I appreciate you staying tuned. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.